the ideas that were generated and how they might be executed looked a little different from a traditional rescue program. This group wanted to see something that was community-based and cooperative between all of the animal welfare groups, where groups weren't having to compete for resources or supplies. As the ideas gained traction and word got out, the small group grew bigger and bigger, and more people joined as they became interested. As it grew, these people were also brought into brainstorming to find out what they wanted from a new organization. We got tons and tons of feedback, so we took up the charge to bring all the ideas and feedback together to establish some programs, what we wanted to accomplish, and the values of the organization, the sort of how we wanted to accomplish it. So through all of our discussions with our volunteers, all of the brainstorming, it became really loud and clear that the volunteers wanted to feel valued, respected, and part of a team. That made a lot of sense to us, since volunteers are really what makes a volunteer organization successful. Right away, it became clear that one of our goals needed to be that we were an organization where people wanted to volunteer with us and enjoyed it when they did. We also knew that we wanted to be part of an organization that was respected, transparent, and when it came to making decisions, they were well thought out and had a lot of different viewpoints considered. As a result of all this, a tremendous amount of effort went into developing our bylaws, organizational charts, role descriptions, manuals, waivers, contracts, all that paperwork right from the start. So we laid out everything for everyone who was involved. Everyone knew kind of what was expected. The last thing that was really clear was that the goals and vision of the organization were really ambitious. We knew that we would need some financial backing to get this off the ground, so we started developing a budget and brainstorming a fundraising strategy right from the start. We knew we would have to monitor our finances very carefully in the first year. We were a startup organization, we knew expenses could be high, we knew we'd need a lot of money, so we were very careful with that. So in addition to the how, the sort of values of the organization, how it would run, we also came up with a plan of what we wanted to accomplish. There were many ideas, but we narrowed it down to the 4 programs here on the slide, and what we feel is a unique approach for an animal welfare organization. Once we had it nailed down, we took these ideas and incorporated it as a nonprofit on July 7th, 2014, with a plan of staggering the rollout of the programs over the next year. Turns out that was a little too ambitious, but we continue to strive to roll everything out, everything that we dreamed about, and I think we're well on our way. I thought I'd take a moment here to outline sort of what each of the programs does, what they are. You have a card on your table too that talks about them. For those that you don't know, each of our programs is actually represented in our logo. So the profile of the dog is Dog Rescue, the book is our education program, the paw is for the therapy program, and the heart is for our outreach program. So the rescue program is probably, as you'd expect, a non-breed specific dog rescue. Our rescue program opened its doors in January 2015 and has been running successfully for the last 9 months. We're pretty proud of it. The intention of our youth education program is to teach young people about proper care and handling of dogs and to hopefully reduce the risk of dog bites in kids. In May of 2014, our education program was accepted in both the public and private schools in Regina. We're pretty proud of that. That was a little bit of effort to try and get that approval into their curriculum. The therapy program is still under development, but our intention here is to expand upon programs offered by the St. John's Ambulance and the Regina Humane Society with the focus of promoting wellness in seniors' homes specifically. The outreach program was actually our first program to get rolling in July 2014. The purpose of this program is to seek out resources like pet food, medical supplies, toys, treats, everything you'd imagine that a rescue would need. Then we share them with other animal outreach groups. The outreach program is probably what we feel makes us a different kind of animal welfare group in Saskatchewan, and it's actually what Amy is going to talk about next.